Okay, we're recording, so we'll talk about what you did during your vacation after we cover lesson 1. Okay. So what we'll do is this. Lesson number 1 has 2 sections, so we'll cover section number 1 in this first class, and then when we meet again at 6 o'clock, we'll cover section 2. Okay? Let's go ahead and get started. Our first lesson is called the sentence. Okay, the sentence. Okay? The teacher's going to go ahead and read this. Here we go. So, speech and writing would be dull. Okay, do you know what that means? What does dull mean? Dull? Just dull? No. Dull just means like boring. Okay, it would be boring. Okay? If every sentence followed the same pattern. Okay? So speech and writing would be confusing if rules for sentence patterns were forgotten or ignored. Good speech and writing start with knowing when words make a complete sentence and knowing what to do if they don't. Okay? Part of building on this knowledge requires you to learn some of the things taught in this unit, unit number 1. Okay? Correct word order, the 4 types of sentences, and the words that signal certain types of sentences. Okay? Along with these concepts, a brief review of the parts of speech will aid you, will help you, okay, in improving your communication skills. Okay? There's different ways we communicate. We communicate by speaking, we communicate by writing. Okay? So our goals for this lesson are to identify the complete subject and the complete predicate of a sentence. Okay? And we're going to rewrite sentences so that the meaning is clear and not confusing. Complete sentences. A sentence is complete if it has both a subject noun phrase and a verb phrase. Okay, that's 2 parts. The subject noun phrase is more commonly called the subject. Okay? The verb phrase is usually called the predicate. Okay? The subject of a sentence tells who or what the sentence is about. And the predicate tells us, tells what the subject does, did, is, or was. Okay, the different tenses. Okay, so for example, subject, noun phrase, predicate, verb phrase. Okay? The large truck, is the noun phrase. Okay? What did the loud truck do? It rumbled loudly along the highway. That's the verb phrase. Okay? Or the predicate. Second example, a swift hawk. Okay? Hawk is just the name of a bird. What did the bird do? What did our subject do? Flew gracefully through the air. That's our verb phrase. That's the predicate. Okay, 2 parts. Third example, Mr. Ritter. He's our subject. Okay, that's our noun phrase. Predicate, verb phrase, what is Mr. Ritter doing? Is our choir director. Okay? Number 4, my dad. What about your dad? Where is he? What's he doing? Caught 4 fish. Okay, that's our predicate. Next, the young artist. Okay, tell us about the young artist. What did he do? He painted a beautiful landscape. Okay? So, to find the subject of a sentence, you ask who or what is doing or being something in this sentence. Okay? To find the predicate of a sentence, the verb phrase, we ask which word or words is telling what the subject is doing or being. Okay, so for example, it says, Jerry is my brother. Okay? Who or what is doing or being something in this sentence? It's Jerry. Okay, Jerry is the subject. Okay? which word or words is telling what the subject is doing or being? Is my brother. Okay, the linking verb is my brother. Okay, that's our predicate, that's our verb phrase. Okay, so with that example, Jerry is the subject, okay, and is my brother is the complete predicate. That's the verb phrase. Okay? Do any of you have any questions about that so far, about the difference between the noun phrase and the verb phrase? Any questions? Okay, pretty straightforward, right? Example number 2. Lori, okay, that's the who, that's our noun. What does she do? Lori is the subject, and sings beautifully is the complete predicate. Okay? Tells us what Lori is doing. Number 3, Ken and John. Okay, that's our who. We need to find out what they do. Okay, what's going to tell us about our subjects? Play baseball every Saturday. So Ken and John is the complete subject, okay? And play baseball every Saturday is the complete predicate. Okay? Note that both the subject and the predicate can be more than just one word. Okay, more than just one word. Okay, now for question number 1, from question number 1 to question number 9, what you have to do is, in the sentences, you have to find the complete subject and the complete predicate and type them in their respective boxes. Okay? So for this exercise, I'll shut the camera off. When you're done, we'll check the answers together. Okay? Let's do a good job in this first section of our new book. Okay? Working together is okay.